It is July 29th, 2018, Sunday morning. We had a great July. So at the end of June, on the last Friday, we left for West Virginia, and me and Paula, Mariah and Jacob, and Jake and Bree, Wendy and Joe, Norman, Todd, my brother Tim and Rhonda and Emily, and Shelley, and we all went to Morgantown. Some of us were there Friday night for dinner at Jerry's house. And then Saturday we did some sightseeing from noon to 3, and then we all stayed at a hotel together, and then 3 o'clock we went to Alan's house, and there was probably 40 people there. Alan and Jeannie and their 6 children, 5 of them were there, and their spouses and grandkids, and it was a great time. We left there about 7:30, went back to the hotel, and then up for church Sunday morning, where the Sunday morning service. So Norman was going to sing and preach a little, and I and Paula were going to sing and play the flute. And so the service started out with the first song was my favorite song, Days of Elijah. When the song started, I felt like God told me to go over to the other side of the church and sit with Jeremy. So I did. I asked Paula, she said fine. I went over and sat with Jeremy. And he had a dream that I was going to come walking towards him, and he turned and saw me coming down the pew row, and he reminded him of the dream, and I says, can I sit with you? And then when it was my turn to sing, we had a worship service. When it was my turn to sing, Jesus told me to take my phone out of my pocket and my wallet and my keys. So that was kind of odd, but I did. Went up with Paula and we sang. And played the flute and a couple songs. And then Shelley and my brother Tim and Todd and I sang 10,000 Angels. Norman played the piano. And then Norman sang. And I told Pastor Allen about how that when God has told me to record the songs, sing the songs, and then pray for people. So I said I would really love to pray for people after church into the service. And Friday night when we had got there, it was just Paula and I and Shelley at Jerry's house. Jerry and his wife Wendy and Deanna was there, and Jeannie and Alan and Jerry's son Christian. My son Jacob was there, and Bree. And they asked me to sing, so I sat at the piano and I probably sang 5 or 6 songs, for like a while. So, anyway, prayed for people, and church was over, and we all had lunch together at the church, and then we left. It was a glorious weekend. We got home, and the next day, Jerry Facebook messaged me and was so excited because in the service, a woman had a torn rotator cuff in her left shoulder, was going to have surgery. She was in pain and couldn't lift her arm and all that goes with that. And she was standing, and God told her to turn to her right. So she did. She kind of turned to her right, and when she did, her left shoulder popped, and it was instantly in place, and it was instantly healed. And no No surgery is required, and she's totally healed, just like that, on her left shoulder, a major injury. They were so excited, and nobody knew that on Sunday. The next day they messaged and says the praise reports just keep coming in, and 4 more people in the service had significant, miraculous healings. So we were also just thrilled. And they asked me and Paula to come back and sing and take the entire service. And so on August 26th, we're going to go back again, Paula and I, and we're going to sing. We're going to go the Friday before and Saturday and Sunday again, God willing. So don't ask God to bless what you're doing. Do what the Lord is blessing. So while we're sightseeing in West Virginia, Jacob, my son, said, "Dad, you're not going to believe what the logo is for the West Virginia Mountaineers football team in Morgantown. What is it? It's Let's Go." And I'm like, "Are you serious?" So that's their theme. In Morgantown, let's go. So I came home and I was going to sing on July 14th, Saturday. I'm singing at Heritage Square. And at an outdoor arts festival. And so on Monday, I ordered this flag, the Let's Go flag. It was a flag. It says WV, big blue flag with gold letters, Let's Go. So I ordered it on Monday because I wanted it for the concert. Anyways, the tracking says it's not going to get in till Monday. So I was so disappointed. So Saturday morning, took a little nap after the Band of Brothers meeting. I was walking out to the car about 10:30 to go to the concert. And the mail usually comes around 2 o'clock. But the flag's not coming till Monday. Well, coming down the street when I walked out at 10:30 or so was the mail truck. So I just ran down to the street, flagged him down, and stopped the driver. And I said, "I'm right here at 1828. I said, "Just wanted to ask you, please, if you could just, do you have anything for me at 1828? And he says, he looked, he says, "I got one item for you." And he pulls out the flag. And I was so excited. I came in and opened it up, and there it was. I was able to take it to the concert with me and put it up. So I had on West Virginia, because that's what God's blessing, the West Virginia hat, my West Virginia shirt, the West Virginia flag. And it was great. Okay, so then last week I sang at 2 places. On Tuesday night, I sang at Jack and Patty Crothers' house. They have a prayer meeting. He's fighting cancer for 14 years. Lately, he's been having high blood pressure issues, so I went there Tuesday. And Paul and we sang for him at his house. We had dinner with them, and there was Jack and Patty and Eddie Reese and another lady and me and Paula. And God was just there, and it was really nice. We prayed for Jack. And then just Friday night at 7, we went to Kay McIntosh's house. Paul and at this time, we took the piano and the sound system and everything, because there was about 20 people there. And so I had a wonderful time singing for Kay and then praying for her. And the entire prayer night, while I was singing, I just never really felt the presence of the Lord, but I just kept singing and I kept asking him, you know. And when I say that, I mean feel him like I do when he shows up. And the last song I sang was If I Had a Son, and about halfway through, and there he was, and I felt the Lord was in the room. Oh, I was so thankful. And after that song, then we prayed for Kay. So just believing for great things for Kay and healing to her. And so this week, Thursday night, I'm going to go back to Bob's. I haven't been there for a couple months to start recording the new CD. Got about 6 or 7 songs to do. I have not written a song. God has not given me a song since before my concert in June of 2017. And so waiting to see what's going to happen there, but I've got songs that I've never recorded and a couple songs I didn't get a chance to record he gave me last year, so I'm going to start that on Thursday night.